Now, someone who knows something about driving fast, our next guest with the president of Texas Motor Speedway, it's Eddie Gossage. Eddie, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great, Chad. Now, is it against the law to be driving about 200 miles an hour with your hair on fire? Because that's pretty much what's going to be happening here Sunday.
In a controlled, in a semi-controlled environment, it's okay, right?
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to be going down the street and there's some guy goes blowing by me, no matter how much he knows about what he's doing at 200 miles an hour. I don't think so. But here, that'll be normal all weekend long, to say to be honest with you. So
yeah, tell our audience, y'all have got a big weekend coming up at Texas Motor Speedway. Tell folks what all you have going on.
Well, we've got a lot of different things going on. There's all kinds of charitable events going on around the O'Reilly Auto Parts 500, but practice starts for us on Friday. We've got Tony Stewart presents the Texas Sprint Car Nationals at our Texas Motor Speedway dirt track Friday night and Saturday night. Saturday afternoon, we've got the NASCAR Xfinity Series race, and then Sunday, the big O'Reilly Auto Parts 500. And like I said, there's a myriad of things going hand in hand with that all over the community. And, you know, this is a race not only televised on Fox Sports Live, but it's televised in 160 some odd different countries, provinces, whatnot around the world, and I forget how many different languages. So, you know, it's one of the biggest sporting events in the state of Texas, certainly crowd-wise, the biggest sporting event in the state of Texas all year long.
Well, and for NASCAR fans, they do have something else to be looking forward to because the track has been repaved and reconfigured, correct?
It has. You know, we had some problem with the racetrack last year. We had some inclement weather, and we just couldn't get it dry, no matter how many jet trucks we had on it. And NASCAR has their Air Titan machines. It's supposed to help dry a track, you know, very quickly. It took us forever to get it dry. And what we found is that the track had, as it had aged, the asphalt had become very porous, and it was, the top surface of the asphalt was basically holding water like a sponge. And so we've repaved in the off season, and in the process, we reprofiled turns 1 and 2 and lowered the banking. So turns 1 and 2 are banked 20 degrees, while turns 3 and 4 are banked the original 24 degrees. So it changes the banking in the turns in one end of the racetrack, doesn't in the other, and that change up, it's going to be hard to find a setup on a race car that's going to work well on both ends of the track, and we think that's going to present more opportunities for teams to pass and things like that, and that's why you come to races, is to see all these guys try and do their best and against all kinds of odds, and so we kind of throwing another variable at them.
Eddie, and I know we have a few KFYO listeners who are going to be heading your way here in a day or two to head out to Texas Motor Speedway. If there's someone who's heading out and they've never been to Texas Motor Speedway before, they've never been to a NASCAR race, what are some things they need to know when they show up to Texas Motor Speedway?
Well, first of all, there's a lot more to it than just from green flag to checkered flag. There's the fan zone outside that's bigger than the Texas State Fair in terms of displays and driver merchandise and all kinds of things to do interactive activities as well. So you want to get here early so you can, you know, go and see all of that kind of thing. And then you come inside the track, and the pre-race ceremonies are, well, I had one reporter from a Dallas TV station tell me that it was second only to the opening ceremonies for a Super Bowl. So it kind of reaches a crescendo. And, you know, we've got the world's biggest TV, Big Hoss, that kind of helps us in that production as we build up the anticipation to the green flag. And then the race itself is just going to overwhelm all of your senses: sight, sound, smell, taste, everything. You're going to go home at the end of the day. It's more than a ball game, and you're going to go home at the end of the day and just feel like, man, I can't believe all that I saw today. Celebrities everywhere doing all kinds of things, including, oddly enough, Jack and Ozzy Osbourne are going to be here shooting a TV show they have. So never thought I would see Ozzy at a NASCAR race, but there you go.
There you go. Hey, now, since he's going to have a little more time on his hands these days, you think Tony Romo is going to show up? The newly retired Tony Romo.
Well, it depends on what network he signs with. So this is on Fox, but, you know, Tony's always welcome, and, you know, good for him. What a great career. Give him all the credit in the world. And I think in retirement, Cowboys fans are going to remember him fondly and be appreciative, really more appreciative in retirement than they were in his playing days for his contributions, because I think Tony was a very good quarterback.
Yeah, I agree with you. We're visiting with Eddie Gossage, Texas Motor Speedway. Eddie, we wish you the best of luck this weekend. I think everyone's going to have a blast, and we're looking forward to everything new at Texas Motor Speedway.
We're going to have some fun, Chad, and there's a ton of people coming from Lubbock, so we can't wait to see all of our West Texas friends come on out and have a good time with us. So appreciate you having me on.
Absolutely. Anytime, Eddie.
Thank you, Chad.
That's Eddie Gossage, Texas Motor Speedway.